Their Majesties invite into their court the royal heirs, Crown Prince Akamsades and Crown Princess Shaxi.
She'll be here in a minute. You're still pretty, Octa.
Welcome. Their Majesties invite into the court the royal heir to the throne of Atlantia, Crown Princess Eleonora. Their Majesties invite into their court Prince Ivan of the Summits.
Your Majesty, people volunteer, honored guests, I present to you he who is as fierce as the silver ribbon flying free, Prince Ivan Cheeto Bay of the Summit!
Their Majesties invite into the court the heirs of the Summits, Dominus Rufus and Domina Livia.
People volunteer, behold the approach of the future of the Summits, the heirs of the cradle, the mountain that holds the cradle to the sky, Dominus Rufus and Domina Livia.
Their Majesties invite into their court the Prince and Sultana of Tigray, Bryn and Tatiana.
Your Majesty, you witness the power of the storm throne today. I present to you Prince Bryn and Sultana Tatiana.
So sorry, my heirs are impulsive. They're so nice.
You have their Majesties leave to make yourselves comfortable.
Welcome back to court. Thank you all for joining us. This is an amazing turnout. Just really quick, word came to our ears today that there was a confusing rumor that we had requested that the chivalry not participate in the Squire's tournament tomorrow, and that is not correct. We do request the chivalry to actually participate because we're going to ask you to tell us who you think deserves a chivalry prize. So please show up and hit Squires with sticks.
Yay!
For bloody violence against the future Knights of Frontier and the Society. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
With that, let's begin.
Yep. Yep. Viking and Lucinia, the crown commands your presence.
Pretty good. Minimal creaking. Better than a lot of us.
Viking. You fought with great skill and valor this day. In remembrance of your prowess and bravery, we bestow upon you the honor of the Silver Rose. Bear this token as a reminder to all of the mastery and honor that you have shown this day. Lavinia, you have inspired your champion to great honor this day. We bestow upon you the honor of the Silver Lily. Receive the symbol of your inspiration and our esteem. Thank you. It was wonderful to see you fight.
For the newest Silver Rose and Silver Lily! Hip hip!
Huzzah! Huzzah! Huzzah!
Empress of Kahasi! Please present yourself before their majesties!
We received recommendation that you have made yourself noticed within your community, that you have stepped up to assist, you've thrown yourself full bore into this amazing game, and we would like to recognize you for that. Please do the words of our herald.
Hail the explorer, Empress of Kahasi, who finds himself deep in a new and grand venture. Around fires and throughout grand ports, their deeds and presence have been witnessed. Here are now our words of appreciation and thanks. We, Nikolai, August King, and Anna, Spirited Queen, beam upon their faces your tales of the deeds and welcome them warmly to this our kingdom. We therefore are minded to import them arms! And unique arms, attested here on our true mark and great seal, set the 7th day of May of Society 60.
We hear?
For the newest archer, 3 cheers! Hip hip!
That lovely charter was painted by Zara Bint Al Haman, I believe. Did I say it right?
Elspeth, Ingen, Aylwin, their majesties command your presence in their courts.
They might be at college.
Higher education. What?
Genevieve, Marie, Antoinette de Montagny, please present yourself before their majesties.
Hello, lovely. What is this? Did you not know this, gentle? You probably haven't been in an event recently. This wonderful, wonderful person is always helping with something. And a lot of times, it's something behind closed doors. But often it isn't. She's been a secretary for one of our amazing orders. She is the matriarch of a very prestigious service household. And we wanted to take a moment to recognize everything you do. So please, Carol.
There are not enough silver words of song, not enough golden grains in the stand of time to truly measure all that you have done for us here. For years, you have been steadfast as a mountain, reliable and ready to serve and lend aid whenever it was needed. Genevieve Marie Antoinette de Montagny. Your deeds have not gone unseen. Without gentles like you, the kingdom does not stand. Thus, this day, 17th of May, on Society 60, let us, King Nikolai and Queen Anna, beloved sovereigns of Montier, recognize your words with this award of the Lion's Strength. For the newest Lion's Strength, with joyous noise!
Unfortunately, that beautiful charter was not signed, so we'll pretend that I can do it.
Your Majesties, Martin Lahopper of Falborn, companion of the Laurel, has a petition for your report.
Your Majesties, as a representative of the Order of the Laurel, we have a petition for you.
We would love to hear it.
We would like to add to our numbers today. We entreat you to add to our numbers today.
Excellent. We would love to do that too.
All members of the Order of the Laurel here present come now before the thrones of Montier.
Oh, some smart. Oh, genius. Y'all are smart. Yeah. Maybe.
And there we go. You look pretty. I like that color. My face.
Greetings to you, companions of the Order of the Laurel.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Each of you is a peer of this realm due to your amazing arts and service.
Damn straight.
Sharing of your
Not all
talent.
of us.
Not
Not all of us.
I'm sorry. Today you bring before us another for our considerations.
What is the name?
What is the name of this candidate?
Susanna Hurst.
Let Susanna Hurst approach the throne.
So beautiful. Okay, first of all,
You need a 360.
we need a 360 at this dress.
Oh.
Is there any of this order that would speak for this candidate? Please.
I'm Matthias Bain, Order of the Laurel, also dead tonight. She's always been an inspiration to me. Her fearlessness and the way she tackles projects. Somebody says, I like this weird thing. And like, I'll do it, I'll try it. And she nails it. We're sitting around Montier Westmore, making jokes about Rommel pots. The kingdom is infested with Rommel pots. In fact, when I took her as a squire, she gave me a giant Rommel pot as a gift. But that's the thing I love about the way she tackles art. It is interest, it is curiosity, it is a fearless ability to fail on a deadline. And still figure it out and then knock it out of the park. And there are so many examples of things she's done that way, that she's been an inspiration to me as a Laurel, and she's great.
I would also speak for this candidate. Please don't look into the side.
I met Susanna through my sister and the fighting community, and I thought that she was a really awesome fighter who made some cool clothes, but wasn't all that interested in the arts. And then at some point, several years ago, she came to me and she said, I would really like to start making connections in the arts community. Can you help me with that? And I said, yes! And she has gone on to make so many connections and build so much community. And something I've always said about becoming a member of an order, of a peerage, is that you walk that path and you are a member of that order before you are recognized as such. And Susanna has walked that path. She has created her own community. She nails all of the weird chances she takes. She can look at a period aesthetic and make it live. And it's amazing. And I'm so excited that you're here.
Is there another?
Yes. Sir Rifkin and Sir Cullen are going to speak jointly.
Oh,
I'm Cullen Ratslayer. I am a knight, a pelican, and a griffin of Artemisia. I have known this wonderful lady since before she moved here to Antir. I met her through a mutual friend, Sir Elizabeth Mortimer, when I needed a gambeson made, and I reached out to Susanna at the time. This was quite a while ago. And I had just gotten done having both my knees replaced, and she reached out to me to fight in a tournament at 50-year celebration, and that is how our friendship began. I was so excited when this wonderful person moved to Antir because now she was closer to me, and our friendship has grown since then. And I have to say, the gambeson that she made me is amazing. I still fight in it, and it's had a lot of wear and tear, but it still looks great. She's an amazing person, an amazing friend, and an amazing artist, and she is so much up here of this realm.
I just wanted to add, I also, like Susanna, needed somewhere to park at a 12th night because it was in Seattle, and we all know that Seattle is very expensive. And I'm just like, hey, I live close. You can come to my house. And then we hung out. And what Susanna does is she makes everything accessible. You see something that's cool, Susanna's like, let's make it. And we do. And she does. And she makes art accessible and fun for everyone, not just art, but she's also a huge community builder in the fighting community. And I love you with all my heart.
That's all.
Is it now your desire that Susanna Hurst should be admitted into this order?
Yes! Excellent. Susanna Hurst, are you sworn and guilty to another?
We would like to continue the next squire. That would be,
We would love that.
yes.
By what name do you wish to be known? Dame Susanna. Dame Susanna. Well pleased with your skill and continued service to this, our kingdom, and right mindful of the desires of your peers, we are minded to create you a companion of the Order of the Laurel. Will you accept from us this honor? And swear to uphold the rights and responsibilities of this order. On what symbol would you swear your laurel oath? On the next generation. Do we have a volunteer?
Oh, it's okay. I would like to take this real quick moment to mention that Susanna mentioned to me that in the 14th century, the youngest person would be brought up to witness an oath
And then that young person would then be slapped. So that they would remember it for their life. We're not giving my baby, but she's obviously going to remember this.
Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle.
It's okay.
Oh.
Then will you, James and Jennifer, give your word to continue to fulfill the requirements set for the governance of this order, as you most certainly have until now, to increase your labors nobly, to nourish your talents as befit a noble, and to seek to disseminate your talents and the abilities throughout the kingdoms of the known world as far as it is within your powers.
Bring forth the medallion. Thank you, tiny one.
We got this. We got this.
Okay. Is there a lineage?
It's a new medallion made by Sir Torfin in an abnormal 14th century style, which I appreciated.
Century people.
And take from our hands this token of your accomplishment and our esteem. Bring forth the circlet. And speak of lineage of the husband.
This circlet was made by Sigismund Helpschmied, known as Vryn, and it was made from my family's silver.
Wear this circlet. It's a symbol of that nobility, which your own labor, as much as our recognition.
Let it be known on this day, name Susanna Hurst has been admitted to the right noble order of the laurel, and will be known as a peer of the kingdom of Antir and of the society. Would you swear fealty to the crown? Upon which symbol of state would you swear fealty?
The orb. And we, for our part, do swear to protect and defend you and your household with all our power, so long as we remain sovereigns of Antir. So say we, Anna, Queen.
So say we, Nikolai, King. Arise, Dame Susanna Hurst, and go to your work.
Meet the laurels, there's more.
We have heard that there is another piece of business that you would like to address.
Yes,
Is that right?
yes, Your Majesty.
Excellent. Can I call? Oh,
Yes,
I'm gonna get him. council of this noble order, we would like to offer you admittance into the order of that's something it would be.
He said yes.
Thank you, Laurel.
Thank you very much, Your Majesty. Should we leave now?
Yeah. No.
Should you wish to celebrate St. Cormac this evening, I heard a rumor that a Laurel who is known for snacks is camping with him. We're right there. Pie! A Laurel known for pie. Right there on the other side of the playground. Please come up here. Thank you.
Apple.
Martin Harper, we are not finished with you. Please stay and attend their majesty. Also, when I have word of Essex, please come before their majesties as well. So, Sir Warren.
I'll be around. So I wanted to take a moment to personally thank you for your service to us when acting as the Royal Secretary. You have made this reign so much easier for us because you are organized, you're an amazing communicator, and you have an amazing way with people. So I wanted to give you my forget-me-not today. So thank you for everything that you do.
Huzzah.
For the news, forget me not, a joyous noise!
It's okay, Ernest. Got it.
Good pace, good pace.
Stay on target. Hello, my friends. How you doing? I wanted to take a moment and say thank you for all of the service and art that you create for this kingdom. And you give of it almost free, and it is ridiculous. You make Ontier look absolutely lush with talent. So I would like to give you my forget-me-not.
Huzzah.
For the generosity and the forget me not, huzzah! Sonia of Ramsgard! Their majesties would like to have a conversation with you. Please present yourself in their court. And I just got to notice she's not here.
Just kidding. You were coming.
A later date.
Art. Would you like to?
No one can bring it up.
Justin, Gortham, the Thoros. I apologize. The Thoros. Son, I apologize. Can you please become forward for their majesties?
Hello. So we've heard words about your amazing contributions, specifically to youth combat. And the fact that you have extolled chivalry repeatedly in that arena not only helping other youth to participate, but conducting yourself as if you were already a knight. And we believe that that is worthy of recognition.
Hail the explorer, Joseph, who finds himself deep in a new and grand adventure. Around fires and throughout Grand Porte, their deeds and presence have been witnessed. Here are now our words of appreciation and thanks. We, Nikolai, August King, and Anna, spirited queen, beam upon their faces your tales of their deeds and welcome them warmly to this our kingdom. We therefore are minded to award them arms. Arrows to design suitable and unique arms. Attested here by our true mark and great seal set the 17th day of May on society out of 60. For the newest armature volunteer, a joyous noise!
Can I have the members of the Grey Goose Shaft please join us?
Is this grass? I'm cold.
You'll join me.
I'm not.
Are you a goose? You're a goose. Join us. You have a
Pockets, get up here. Pockets, hurry up. Pockets.
Geese, what business do you have within our court tonight?
We would like to elevate an arterial.
We would love that. Would you please call forth the candidate? Yes.
Ulrich.
Who of your order would speak for this candidate?
Myself and Rashida, and I have a letter from his original goose.
Please.
Want me to take it off? Take it off. So, this is from Ronan and Bronwyn. Ulrich, it breaks my heart to miss your day, yet I knew this path would wind your way. Not a question of if, but only when. And now the circle turns again. With Daniel's fire, Rashida's grace, my own small part in time and space, now you step forth with steady hand and Arcos true in noble stand. From Palantir, Bronwyn and I raise our voices to the sky. You bear our name with honor bright, a bowman's soul, a beacon's light. You make us proud in deed and name. With Bacchus's fire, archery's flame, soon we'll stand side by side, not Arcos and Arcarius, but me and you. Bronwyn and I send love your way, our hearts with you on this proud day. That's from his original goose.
Huzzah.
Ulrich, my brother. I remember the first day I watched you win a waist keep archery championship, and I thought, I want to be like that guy. And you are on the target field winning championships. You are on the war field with great cheer fighting for your side and encouraging your foes on the other. And your service. Who's been on the range with Ulrich? Target, thrown weapons, all over the inland. I could not be more proud of you, and I'm so thrilled that you will still be my brother, just on a slightly lighter, less red racer sort of level.
Ulrich, you've done well. You were patient, you were steadfast. When your Arcos moved away to what is it, Missouri? Wherever Helen, Dar, Deer, wherever it is. You were kind of left in a lurch, and yet you just intensified your efforts. You never gave up. You kept giving and kept giving and kept giving. And now you've earned it. And we're all very proud.
Huzzah.
Is it your desire that Ulrich Iverson be admitted to this order?
Yes.
Majesty. Are you bound in fealty to another?
Would you like to?
Yes. But you got to give me the bracer back.
Ulrich Iverson, well pleased with your continued efforts and diligent service to this our kingdom, and right mindful of the wishes of your peers, we are minded to create you a member of the Order of the Great Goose Shaft. Will you accept this honor from us? Bring forth a medallion and speak its lineage to the platform.
20 years ago, this medallion was given to Arcos Daniel of Moncrief. 15 years ago, it was then handed down to Arcos Ronan McKay. When he left the kingdom, it was given to myself and Arcos True for safekeeping. And here we have delivered it safely to you.
Take this from our hands as a token of your accomplishment and our esteem.
Bring forth the bracer and speak its lineage.
16 years ago, this bracer was presented to me on the field when I got Grey Goose from Daniel of Moncrief. And now it's come to you. Oh. Know your place.
Wear this bracer as a symbol of the order and the rights and responsibilities that come with it.
Attend all gentles, unto whom these presents shall come. Ulrich Iverson, by devotion to the art of archery, has served our kingdom of Ontario right well, and we, being highly pleased with their great skill, do now exercise our solemn prerogative and commands their name to be entered into the roll of the Order of the Grey Goose Shaft. Further, we do grant unto them the rights to display arms, the right to a crest, and also the right to show a ribbon and pendant. Therefrom, the badge of the order, checking or in argent, a goose with 4 arrows lying as on a mascot sable. In witness whereof we do set our hand and seal this 17th day of May on society, taught as 60, being 2025 Gregorian. Nikolai, King of Ontario, Anna, Queen of Ontario.
Calligraphy, painting, and design done by Jessica of Lion March.
The newest member of the Grey Goose Shaft, 3 cheers, hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip!
Sorry. All right. If there are companions of the Rose and Valorous Estate that would like to come and assist, we're going to do newcomers. So, in Ontario, it is a tradition to welcome newcomers to our kingdom with a small gift. But we have recently requested that these amazing gentles who have stood in this role before us, that they come forth and assist us in welcoming these newcomers simply because they are a font of knowledge. So we would like to take a moment, if this is your first event in Ontario, even if you are not new to the SCA, please come and join us. We have a small gift and we would like you to be able to introduce yourselves to these amazing people. Do we have any newcomers? All right.
There were two earlier, but they left before the storm.
No worries. We're not in a hurry. Thank you, Roses.
I'm new to Ontario. I've never been.
Thank you so much for joining us. We hope that you had fun and that you decide to come back again. And please,
Come on in, middle buddy.
there are some gifts here in the basket. Please go choose one and welcome to Ontario. We're so happy.
All right. Pleasure from the Midwest.
We have birthdays for free.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Come around.
Thank you, companions. I appreciate your assistance.
For the newcomers, both within the society and within the kingdom of Ontario, huzzah! Their Majesties ask that all children present, physically, not mentally, please join them in this court.
Do we have any children? Oh,
No, there are children.
children!
Come to life.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming and being part of this amazing game. And we have some fun prizes and activities in this box. If you would like to follow this lovely gentle that way, you may choose one. A joyous noise for our kiddos.
Your Majesties, Deputy Fraser has a presentation for you.
We would love that.
Got
May I speak freely? Yes, please. A few years ago, when Duke Morgan and Duchess Lydia were king and queen, they worked with the heralds and created or categorized AOA awards. There's 4 of them in all. With our Majesty's approval and also, I guess, authorization handed, principalities can now also hand out AOA awards. And I had a team work together with me, and we've now created kits to start them on their journeys of making their own AOA awards. In each satchel, there is, well, first there's a 2 1/4 pound ingot of pewter, 4 molds, implements to help hold the molds in place. There's paint for enameling, paint brushes, and to start them off, there are 10 of each of the 4 awards. So they can start either fixing the back roll of people who've received the award but never received the medallion, or to go forward. Also, I'd like to bring up the fact that the members of my team that helped me literally this last week, it was amazing. Oh yeah, and inside, this just lists all the items that are in here, and it has my contact information at the bottom, so if they have any questions about casting award medallions. The team was Master Connor Clarzin,
He was the maker of the molds. He was the Kingdom Award maker before me. He's also my laurel. Mistress Theodore Gross of the Kingdom of the West. She provided the small pouches so that everything could be in here neatly. His Lordship Rafe Newton, Her Ladyship Adele Newton, Lady Elizabeth Newton, and Miss Selena Newton helped paint and enamel 142 medallions. So we could get them done in time. And last but not least was my mother. She provided food and did touch-ups.
Very important.
Oh, yes, please, Your Majesty. Well, it is 5 tons. You're good with that?
So to expand on this, and it will be officially read into court as of next week, His Majesty and I have requested a change to the laws of Ontario that has permanently granted the summits and Thierry the right to bestow award of arms from henceforth.
It's been an honor. Honestly, it's been a huge honor to do this for all the years that I have. And to be able to share this now, it's even much more telling, much more, makes me feel good inside.
Excellent. You make a lot of people feel good. And I wanted to acknowledge that you have been a driving force in our ability to recognize so many people in this populace. And I wanted to thank you with my personal favor.
Huzzah.
For the generosity and for the newest forget-me-not, a joyous noise! Sarah Pixie, their majesties wanted to see you last night. Would you please present yourself before their majesties now? That would be great.
Only so much you can do. So word has been brought to us, not just from your local area, but from both principalities, that your work with Youth Army Combat has been not only stellar, but instrumental in allowing it to flourish, and that your dedication has brought joy to so many hearts. And so we wanted to recognize you, perhaps not how you would expect, but I'd like you to do what's far.
Hark unto thee, for Nikolai, wise king, and Anna, witty queen. Sovereigns of Ontario, bid our people hear our words. The name of Sarah Pixie has been spoken unto us time and again in peace halls and on the battlefields, for the valor of their martial endeavors unfurls to all. The course of their deeds sets in motion great displays of prowess and franchise, for beauty and honor. To take up this noble pursuit of arms and defend our fair kingdom is worthy of our praise. Thus, do we now add their names to the rolls of the Order of the Sable Gauntlet!
And this beautiful charter was painted by Theodora Alcavila.
For the newest Sable Gauntlet, 3 cheers! Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip!
Did you want to make an announcement? equestrian marshal please join us?
Good gentles, I am here today to announce the results of today's equestrian competition. The winner is not actually here because she is busy riding her horse, but it is Aminamine who is riding Ginny today. And I would also like to thank everyone who came to help, our ground crew, our judges, our marshals, our riders, and the ponies themselves for all of the effort they put in to give us a good time today in the arena.
I got to witness the equestrian activities today, and it was so much fun to see all of these amazing riders and the relationships that they have built with these animals. And the animals are also quite lovely. I'm a horse girl. Anyway, I recommend that if you have time and there's equestrian happening at an event near you, take a moment and go watch. It's very incredible what they do.
Magistra Pompeia Rufina, Mistress of the Pelican, has a petition for your majesties.
Yes, please.
Let her come before the thrones.
From behind.
Mr. Peter, what is your...
Well, Your Majesties, I was looking around this morning, and I think I'm missing.
We take rolls.
I did.
Okay.
And my checklist is a little short, so I was hoping you could accomplish.
Yeah, I think we should do that.
The crown calls forth the members of the Order of the Pelican.
One butt.
Greetings to you, companion of the Order of the Pelican. Each of you is a hero.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Just keep our hands up. Yeah.
By virtue of your service. With the people of the kingdom, we apologize on their behalf. Yeah, actually, yeah. Okay. Today you bring before us another for consideration. What is the name of this candidate?
Your Majesties, we would ask that you would call forth Simone.
Simone!
Is there any of your orders who would speak for this candidate?
Your Majesties, while I am not of this order, as a member of the Order of the Laurel, I would speak. You have to be after long. Your Majesties, assembled highnesses, populace both with us and at home. I have known Simone for a great long time. And when asked to speak, I could think only to consult a manual of what a woman of the 14th century, as she is, would need to know. Christine de Pizan, in her book In the City of Ladies, debates with justice about what virtues are most important for a proper woman of the 14th century, and the one they deem most important is hospitality. I can think of no more hospitable person than the woman before me.
Witness.
Feeding people is her love language. And that has been true whether it has been various royalty, as she has taken care of them as a member of their entourages through I don't know how many reigns in the last 5 years. It has been people who have wandered by her camp who she just said, hey, you look hungry. Have you eaten today? It has been in countless vigil tables for countless peers who are sitting in this very audience. She takes care of people. That is who she is as a person. Her sense of hospitality glows. And Your Majesty, if you knew nothing else about her, that makes her my peer.
Greetings. I'm Griffin Richmond, Line of Chair, members of the Order of the Chivalry, Pelican Rose, Laurel. I have the great honor of being asked to speak on behalf of Simone, as she is elevated to the Order of the Pelican. What I would like to speak to is Simone's character. An attribute many like to call PLQs, or peer-like qualities, a term I believe has become fraught with complicated emotions and to some extent disdain. But what PLQs are really getting to is who you are as reflected by how you treat others, how you contribute, how the way you comport yourself affects the community as a whole. It is not about perfection. It is about being better, wanting better, doing better, striving to make the community better. Simone not only seeks better, she embodies better. She does this through her dedication, generosity, kindness, reliability, welcoming nature, and her ability to self-reflect. She builds others up. She celebrates others' successes. She serves joyfully, and her generosity of time, skill, devotion, and let's face it, feeding anyone and everyone is done with so much love. She is respectful to others while maintaining her own self-respect. In a time where many relationships feel transactional, Simone is a reminder that so many of us just want to love one another and be loved in return, without expectation or quid pro quo. I feel so incredibly privileged to have Simone in my life and as a betterer of the community of Antir. In short, I am thrilled that their Majesties have chosen to recognize Simone as the peer I have always known her to be. Thanks.
Viscount. I'm Visconti Eduardo Francesco Maria Lucrezia. Order of the Laurel, Order of the Pelican, Lion on Tier. And I'd like to speak about this woman's service. She was instrumental in helping form the barony of Wywood. The work that she and Constantine did for that barony cannot be held. They were there. What did you say, Robert? Amen. Hallelujah. They were there in the background for all of the machinations of creating a barony. After several years, they moved to another barony. the barony that we originally lived in and that my husband was the Baron of. They were just as instrumental, and she was important to the community of Dragon's Lair. I knew I was going to do that. I knew it. The most important dragon. Dragon's myth. She has done events, she has cooked, she has been in the kitchen more than I have. And people have spoken about her food for royalty, for others, but the amount of work she's done in the kitchen of those two baronies is remarkable. And she was also important to the West Coast Culinary Symposium. For 3 kingdoms, she ran the event. Simone, you are not only my peer, you are our peer. The service that you do is intrinsic to who you are. And just before I say this, one last thing. Everybody needs to know that she's also races camels. Like, really, like on camels, racing camels. We tried to get a camel, but we couldn't get a camel. I tried really hard. But the love that you have for camels also is the love that you have for all of us.
Is it your desire?
She is, Your Majesty. I took Simone on that 12th night, and I knew from that day that A would be amazing friends because she worked the West Coast Culinary Symposium and perfectly carried peace with me, and we rocked it together. I knew you had it in you all along, and it was just a matter of time. We've had our words already, so I release you from our fealty now. I don't release you from our fealty of friendship. So I wove this for her, and it is now yours to pass on if you wish, or keep it as your own and make it for your own protege. Outside of the ceremony, because the medallion is its own thing, is a legacy ring. So this ring was first created by Morgan of the West to create the peerage rings. This was the first one she made of the pelican, which she gave to Eduardo for helping design that. Upon my pelican, he gave it to me. And it is now.
Since you're responsible for my self-growth figure, I think that we should proceed. Simone Dewey, well pleased with your continued efforts and diligent service to this our kingdom, and right mindful of the wishes of your peers, we am minded to create you a companion of the Order of the Pelican. Will you accept this honor and swear to uphold the rights and responsibilities of the Order? I will. And will you, Simone Dewey, give your word to continue to fulfill the requirements set for the governance of this order, as you most surely have until now? to increase your labors nobly, to nourish your talents as befits a noble, and to seek to disseminate your talents and abilities throughout the kingdoms of the known world as far as is within your powers.
I will.
Bring forth the medallion and speak its lineage to pass.
This medallion is new. It will be your own lineage. It is a pelican out of clay that was done by Ilaria that I had cast in silver with a local artist from our barony to put my tree on the back.
Oh. Then take from our hands this token of your accomplishment and our esteem. Bring forth the circlet.
So this circlet was originally granted from Rithkin to Simone as a baronial circlet that she had gifted, and we had it made into its own pelican circlet by Caitlin.
Thank you. Wear this circlet as a symbol of that nobility which your own limbs, as much as our recognition, have raised you.
Let it be known that on this day, Simone de Beauvoir has been admitted to the Right Noble Order of the Pelican and will be known as a peer of the society.
Hold on. A little birdie has told me that there is a mantle.
Oh, there's a mantle for you.
Oh,
Because you're family. Oh, we didn't undo the buttons. Just hold.
Wear this mantle as a token of your accomplishment and our esteem.
Do you now wish to swear fealty to the crown? Yes. Upon which symbol of state you swear fealty? All right. I, Simone de Beauvoir, Companion of the Order of the Pelican, and a peer of the society, do become your liege man of life, limb, and earthly worship. Faith and truth. Will I bear unto you. To live and die. Against all manner of foes.
And we, for our part,
do swear to protect and defend you and your household.
do swear to protect and defend you and your household with all of our power,
So long as we remain sovereigns of Ontario.
so long as we remain sovereigns of Ontario.
so say we, Nikolai, King of Ontario.
So say we, Anna, Queen, Ontario.
Then Mistress Simone de Beauvoir,
go to your peers.
Your Majesty, the event steward would like to address your populace. May they approach your court?
Absolutely.
Ah, you got the memo. Excellent. Greetings, Your Majesty.
May I say a couple words to the populace?
Thank you.
Have you had a good time today? Good, good. More on that in a minute. But I have to say, an event like this does not happen with one person or one branch. There are representatives of at least 8 branches that were part of my event team for this.
Huzzah!
I don't live locally. I live in Woodinville on the Seattle side. And so I had huge help from all of the local branches on the east side, and from branches on the west side, and from Wilkes-Barre and Spokane. We can do this as a joint effort, and it takes a joint effort. And I hope that you will carry that forward and do things that help make this possible for everyone. Thank you. With that said, we have a whole lot more celebrations happening tonight, all over site, right? I know there's going to be parties in this camp and that camp and the other camp. There will be festivities on the Erics again tonight. Yay! There will be huge amounts of cake at the Port de L'Eau Pavilion site. I think there's a couple of other celebrations happening for things that may have been surprises today. So I hope that you will join us and have a lovely time this evening.
Thank you.
Yay!
For the event steward, a joyous noise! Ludwika Wolfkiller, please present yourself before their majesties.
Oh, okay. They're ready.
Shorter steps, shorter steps.
We should keep this yellow.
Thank you. Well, we have a lion.
Yeah. Mm.
No,
It's just
it's totally done.
It's not.
Hello, Your Grace. So I'm sure that all of you are familiar with this amazing gentle. If you're not, you might want to check your pulse. We wanted to take a moment and acknowledge the amount of work that you do both with the live stream team, but also online in general when it comes to Scribble. You're everywhere. All over the place. So, as it were, yes. So please hear the words of our herald and thank you for everything you do.
Through diverse efforts to bring our people together, Ontario becomes stronger. When all are included, the kingdom thrives. So do we, Nikolai and Anna, recognize the light of Ludwika Wolfkiller as shown in the ethereal realm, providing a link between that world and the physical one and enter them into the oral vitae.
This beautiful skull was created by Geneviève Desmarais, who happens to be the, for this. I know, it's crazy. The thing that she does, yes. So thank you for everything. That's a circle. You're very welcome.
For the next member of the oral vitae, a joyous noise!
I don't skip well.
Even teach old knights new tricks.
I think that was
Don't throw things out. No joints.
Your Majesty, your rapier champion wishes to address your populace. May they approach?
Yes. I promise not to throw them off with the dust. A chicken. There are no chickens.
Hello, I'm here. I'm very busy this year as both the Queen Rapier Champion and the event steward for Autumnmore. I just wanted to bring it up and let you know that we have added some things listening to last year's concerns with the brand new site that we have. He even really likes working with us and bought more porta-johns. And we're even having Volk help us with his Volkswagen and have a golf cart go around to help those people with mobility issues that need to get around. We're trying to make it as inclusive as possible. So if there's any other suggestions that you would like to lower barriers, please let us know because we are working hard to do that. Also, because it's my event, there will be dancing. We're trying to plan a nice Saturday evening ball that might be a little queer. I don't know yet. So please, it is the weekend after September Crown at T90 Ranch. That means you don't have to drive through Seattle if you're coming from the south. So I would enjoy your presence. Thank you. Thank you.
Your Majesties, Her Excellency of Dragon's Lair would also like to address your populace. Might they be able to do so?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Which I am doing with supervision.
Oh, okay.
So sorry.
Honored noble, do you hear it? The drums of war scenarios and tournaments, the call of siege, archery, and throne, the ballads of bards, the hammer and needles of artisans. Do you hear the cries of the adoring crowds? Or does your heart crave vigils? Because at June Fair, we've got Ace. On the third weekend of June coming up, just on the west side of Ontier, we hope to see you all there. But first, there's more.
We would also like to invite you to take part in a challenge. This year is a challenge for Dragon's Lair. It is the first year that we are doing June Fair without Master Arontius, who was, you could say, the heart and soul of June Fair. So the Wyverns, who is the second level service order in Dragon's Lair, is issuing a challenge. Please come to June Fair. Please volunteer. It was the thing that made Master Arontius the happiest, was to volunteer. And everyone that comes to volunteer will receive
payment. They will receive, if you volunteer at all, you will receive a coin that was Master Rontius' coin. And for those that do extraordinary service, because that's what Master Rontius did, was extraordinary service. And his definition of extraordinary service was to do the things nobody else wants to do. Is that putting the lights in the biffies at night? Oh, that's fun. Is it making sure that people don't sneak into the event? Is it setting up the event? Is it tearing down the event when everybody's tired and wants to go home? That's where Master Rontius was every year for the 30 years that I knew him and many years before that. So Mistress Gwen has made a special medallion that has, for those of you that knew Master Rontius, that has the Team Haggis. So this is the last Team Haggis. Come, please be with us and join us as we honor our friend. And if you did not know Master Rontius, come and volunteer and ask about him, because I know their Royal Highnesses, I know their Majesties all knew, and we would be happy to tell you of the many, many stories and the years of friendship that we all had with him. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Your Majesties, the Crown Princess of Atlantia has a presentation for you. May they address?
I want to thank you so much for your gracious welcome into your kingdom and into your court. On behalf of the beautiful kingdom of Atlantia, I have a gift for your majesties in recognition of your crown tournament and the selection of your heirs. I also have a gift for our most noble cousins, the Crown Prince and Princess of Antier. Prince Athos and I could not be more thrilled for you both, and this is a gift for the two of you in friendship and fellowship. Thank you both so much, and congratulations. Huzzah. Thank you.
For the generosity of the Kingdom of Atlantia, a joyous Alaria Beltry, Deputy Ansari, and Kennedy DeQuivas, please approach the thrones.
So, I attempted to get this to you. You were doing things, stuff. You were very engaged, I'm sure. Yes. I wanted to take a moment and thank both of you for being for being our ears this time, for being our eyes when we can't tell that we are. For saying things. Okay. No, too much.
For the news forget-me-nots, a joyous noise! Your Majesties now call upon those of the populace who wish to swear fealty to the crowns of Antier. Knights and companions of the Order of Defense, bring your steel.
You don't have to.
I just moved the picture. Your steel wit is here.
Sharp like a knife.
Do you all swear fealty to Anna and Nikolai, your undoubted queen and king, that you will obey the law commands in all matters that concern this realm and uphold the crown and kingdom of Antir?
And we, for our part, are fealty to you and your household. So say we, Nikolai.
So say we honor queen. Please put it away. You're killing me.
I blame the sun. I blame the sun.
Oh my goodness.
That was right.
Let all members of the Order of the Pelican here present by order of their majesties come now before the thrones of Altair. It has long been recognized that there are those among us who are not deserving of high honor. But who, by reason of the nature and direction of their services and achievements, come not to the glory of the warrior or throne, yet without whom our kingdom would not be half so blessed. For a kingdom is supported by three things: valor, art, and service. And without any one of these, the kingdom fails. Therefore was created the Order of the Pelican, to recognize those who, possessing all other skills, virtues, and attributes appropriate to members of the peerage, shall also have distinguished themselves by sustained and exemplary service to the society. And the symbol of this order is a medallion bearing a pelican in her piety. For it was believed in ancient times that the pelican would, when necessary, revive her young with blood from her own breast. Hence, the pelican represented sacrifice, and in time became the symbol of the good servant. And this order ranks in equal precedence with the order of the chivalry, the order of the laurel, the order of the defense, and the order of mark, and carries with it a patent of arms.
Greetings to you, companions of the Order of the Pelican. Each of you is a peer of this, our realm, by virtue of your service
And Skippy.
and sharing of your talent with the populace. Today you bring before us a petition. What is this petition?
Your Majesties, we, the companions of the Order of the Pelican, feel our numbers are not complete, and there is one here present whose honor and service entitles her to be recognized as a peer. We come before you to petition you to elevate another into the Order of the Pelican and the peerage of Antir.
What is the name of the candidate?
Isabella Forbes!
Isabella Forbes, their majesties command your presence before the throne.
virtues are the cornerstones of our kingdom. And it is the virtues of our peers that enrich our realm, both in the present and build its future. Are there any who would speak for this candidate?
I am Etienne de Montaigne. I would speak of that relationship that is near and dear to my heart, which is the protege pelican. As a pelican, when you're elevated, things don't stop. You're responsible in ushering in the next generation. It is very important to mentor, to be a sounding board, because everybody needs to vent to somebody safe, right? Yeah. I would also speak to maybe kicking them in the butt a little bit and saying and volunteering them that, this would really be a good job for you. And it fits your skill set. And the kingdom needs you. And I had that conversation with her pelican. And she turned around and passed it on to you. Well, yeah. And I would speak to that job because if any of you have used debit or credit cards in any of the gates, every transaction passes through this woman's hands. She reconciles every event, every pre-read, and passes everything on to the group. So I would speak to her service, which has been great for a great many years. She has ushered us into, with the help of her pelican, through several changes into policy, getting us new equipment, researching what we needed, and moving us forward. And you want. Thank you.
That's all. Is there another?
I would. I'm Bryce. Hi. Isabella is the one that many have learned to go to when things go foobar. Or when a project has to be done right and done now. She is the one that is trusted to handle it. The beautiful thing, her response is always, "What do you need, hon?" Most don't witness the work she does behind the scenes. The cooking, the PayPal, the drive-by cookies, the painting, and her hugs. Isabella works tirelessly to help solve a multitude of problems that help events run smoothly in Ontier, the Inlands, and our beloved Wellsmere. Isabella, your dedication is what brought you to this point in the SCA. Let this new chapter inspire others, and let everyone recognize what a fleeting force of nature you are.
Is there another?
There was apparently another. Roma? Roma! You're up! I'm not above yelling. Hello! Did you have words?
Of course they have words.
Can we have those
Isabella Porte has always been an inspiration to me. Her grace and her manner, her gentleness and kindness in her speech, and her ability to set the tone of a conversation is without peer. There is no one I would trust more than this woman.
Except for Jesus.
And there is no one that I have ever met that can replace who you are as a person.
Huzzah!
Is there another?
Do I get to page another peer? Catherine? What? Do you work? Hi. Is that what you said? Do you work? It's been a long
The sun, it makes all our minds.
I was very fortunate quite a few years ago when Mr. Setianet asked myself and Corco to be his protege. This happened literally at a piano under the stairs at 12th night, which became a ritual. This is where we all reaffirm our family ties. You've got to change family. When your protege sister Caitlin brought you to me and said, "I got another one for you," she was really excited. We clicked, and I knew immediately that you were someone who had the same sense of humor, which may or may not be good, had a sense of service, and you always did it in the background. And it was like, it's my job to help you come out and shine. So yes, you got voluntold to do things, but you did them brilliantly. I didn't catch on that I was being voluntold, so I think that's the thing that I love you, and I think that you have been my peer for some time now. You want me to really? Yeah. All right, since I'm here. Yeah. All right. I did not give you a token at the time, but I released you from feeling to me. I never will release you from being part of my family at large.
Thank you. Huzzah! Companions of the Order of the Pelican.
Yes.
Is it still your desire to elevate Isabella?
Yes, Your Majesty. We are in agreement that she is worthy of membership in this order. Isabella, you have sat vigil. You have sought counsel and wisdom. Having completed your period of contemplation, do you now undertake to accept companionship in the Order of the Pelican? Isabella. Okay, Isabella Porte, well pleased with your service. It just took a minute for me to realize that it's fine. To this our kingdom, and right mindful of the wishes of your peers, we are minded to create you a member of the Order of the Pelican. Will you accept from us this honor and swear to uphold the rights and responsibilities of this order? I will. Then will you, Isabella Forbes, give your word to continue to fulfill the requirements set forth for the governance of this order, to increase your labors nobly, to nourish your talents as befits a noble, and to seek to disseminate your talents and abilities throughout the known world. Bring forth the medallions and speak its lineage with the top one.
The medallion itself is new, however, there is lineage to it. All of that medallion has been worn by the following people in her family. Myself, Baron Torkel Paulson, Baroness Gudrun Ulrichsdottir, Baroness Catherine of Cornebeer, Mistress Genevieve Marie Etienne de Montaigne, Mistress Isolde Taylor of Windhill, Dame Joseph Leonora Fioravante, Dame Janet Fletcher, and Brink. The chain was made by wire weave of Lady Mary of Waistgate.
Take from our hands this symbol of your accomplishment and our esteem.
Bring forth the circlet.
Speak its lineage if it has one.
This circlet is new. It was made by Disa. Yay! In your colors. And it is from me to you. You will form your own lineage with it. Oh, I should give it to you.
Wear this circlet as a symbol of that nobility, which your own labors, as much as our recognition, have raised you.
Bring forth the hood.
As we are all a work in progress, so is this. Well played.
As this hood enfolds you in warmth, so does the Order of the Pelican enfold you in companionship. Wear it as a reminder of the bond that you take to serve, nurture, and protect the kingdom and its people.
Let it be known that on this day, Isabella Forbes has been admitted to the Right Noble Order of the Pelican and will be known as a peer of the Kingdom of Antir.
Bring forth the scroll.
Wow. Oh. Oh, wow. Who's the artist?
Right is the artist.
Beautiful. Nice job.
Now swear fealty to the crown. Upon which symbol of state would you swear fealty? The seal. Isabella, to your sovereigns and before your peers, repeat after me. Here do I swear.
Here do I swear.
By mouth and hand.
By mouth and hand.
Fealty and service to the crown and kingdom of Antir.
Fealty and service to the
Crown and kingdom of Antir. To speak and to be silent.
To speak and be silent.
To do and to let be.
To do and to let be.
To come and to go.
To come and to go.
To serve and to teach.
To serve and to teach.
In such matters as concern this realm.
In such matters as concern this realm.
On my honor.
On my honor.
And the lawful command of the crown.
And the lawful command of the crown.
In need or in plenty.
In need or in plenty.
In peace or in war.
In peace or in war.
In living or in dying.
In living or in dying.
From this hour henceforth.
From this hour henceforth.
Until the crown depart the throne.
Until the crown depart the throne.
Death take me.
Death take me.
Or the world ends.
Or the world ends.
So say I.
So say I. Isabella Forbes.
And this do we hear, Dame Isabella Forbes, and we, for our part, swear fealty to you
And to all your household.
to protect and defend you against every creature with all our power, until we depart the throne death take us, or the world ends.
So say we, Nikolai King.
So say we honor Queen. Dame Isabella, arise and go to your peers.
Green cheer for the newest Pelican along here.
That's just fun. Works.
Talia, Bint, Al Adir, please present yourself before their majesties.
This gentle and her adorable child have been part of one of the teams. There are many of them. They have made His Majesty and I look amazing.
Take some work for me.
And we just wanted to take a moment to bestow a Philippines favor upon them and a small token of our appreciation.
Huzzah!
Your Majesty, Levin would like to address the populace about the children's activities that happened today. May they approach the throne?
Please.
There you are. There I am.
Right next to me, address the populace. Good evening. For those who I have yet to meet, I am Glenn Duke, the charity Family Activities Coordinator for this event and the Kingdom of Ontario. Today, we had a few youth come over today and play some games, though we had some crafts and toys available as well. However, the most important business that I have to share today is that effective immediately, we are officially reinstating a restructured Youth and Family Activities Achievement Program dedicated to helping youth and their families learn about pre-17th century arts and sciences. It will be primarily activities-based and will take great efforts to make learning as fun and inclusive as possible for all ages and abilities. And by that, I mean not just fun for the kids. To make sure we do things right, we will be starting small with a handful of achievement categories. Our first set will include heraldry, jewelry, pottery, and games. Documents for these achievements will be available are currently available upon request by email. You can email at familyactivity@ontario.org. Though my hope is to have them posted online soon. More information and subjects will be announced as we continue to rebuild. In the meantime, I want to invite, nay, urge all families to participate in this fun and exciting program and encourage adults who might consider supporting the journey of the participants who will be the future of Ontario. Thank you.
I hear there's cake, so no.
With there being no further business, thus closes the court of their royal majesties, Nikolai and Anna. Long live King Nikolai! Long live King Nikolai! Long live Queen Anna! Long live Queen Anna! Long live Crown Prince Akhmasadi! Long live Crown Prince Akhmasadi! Long live Crown Princess Strachey! Long live Crown Princess Strachey! For the Crown Princess of Atlantia, long life! Long life! For the summits and their heirs, long life! Long life!